Good afternoon, fight fans. Todd Jackson here. I'm hanging out at Boxing Inc. with two fellas from the camp here. We got Patrick O'Sullivan. How you doing, man?
Good.
Nick Piedmont. How you doing, brother? Definitely, these guys are over here working out, so we thought we'd come harass them a little bit. Patrick's got his first fight coming up for the World Fighting Federation. Nick's going back to Bellator, man, in Yuma. A lot of stuff going on for you guys here at Boxing Inc. These gentlemen are going to take a couple minutes out of their training and kind of give some explanation on maybe a single leg takedown. You know, we do our techniques of the month at Hurtsbad MMA, and we want to see how these guys operate a single leg takedown. So I'm going to turn it over to the professionals here. Excuse me.
So we're going to show just a basic single leg takedown, a couple little things that I focus on, especially while I do it, that I was taught that have helped me, that I notice a lot of people don't pick up, or maybe along the way lose, and so I'll throw those in as well. So just from basic wrestling here, so it's an attack on the lead leg. I never want to attack the back leg unless I have an advanced setup or something like that. So if I'm going for the lead leg, or I want to set up my lead leg shot, my first thing on the single leg is I'm going to step outside, toe to heel. I want to have a good penetration, toe to heel on the outside, and I don't want to come in like this. This is the first mistake that I see people make, especially in MMA or in wrestling. I'm either going to get hit here, or I'm going to get crammed down here, and I don't want that. So I'm going outside, head up, and what helps me do that is I'm going to take my forehead into his pec, and it's going to bring his leg up to me. So one time, even without my hands, I'm going to bump it, and his leg comes up. His weight shifts, and his leg comes up towards me. So I come in, I step, I bump, and now I catch the leg here. So I'm not actually going down and grabbing the single leg like this. I'm letting it come to me. I'm letting my body, and I'm letting him help me out a little bit. So I come in, boom, and now I have the leg. All right? Second thing in that series that's very important that I notice people mess up is when they come here and they go to grab the leg, they'll mess up this lock. Some people prefer to lock here behind the leg, or some people prefer the Gable Grip. I was taught Gable Grip, and I was taught to cover here. So now, when I pick his leg up, and we're here, if he tries to pull, or he tries to break this grip, all he's going to do is tighten it. So if we turn this way for you guys here, if he's trying to pull with his hands and he's trying to kick down with his leg, all he's doing is making my grip tighter on the inside here. If I was the other way around, like this, if I didn't cover, if I were to go here, when we would come up here, now he's got a lot better chance of breaking this grip because he can pull my top arm off there. So we're in, penetration step, toe to heel on the outside, bump and cover. Right here. Now, in basic wrestling, or in our wrestling, we usually finish to take the back, or we'll finish in a dominant position on the mat. In MMA, a lot, people try to push this head to the outside. So when I wait for this head to get pushed to the outside, I'm going to switch off here now to my double leg. I'm going to finish in side control here. I've already passed the guard, and I'm already in the dominant position to start my grappling. That's the one other change I make a lot, or I focus on a lot, from changing wrestling to grappling when it comes to MMA, is I'm here in wrestling. You can stay here all day. People don't work a lot to get that head to the outside. But in MMA, people try and get this head to the outside, and they try and go for a guillotine or something like that. So I'm going to wait for the head to get pushed. As soon as it gets pushed, I switch across, double leg, finishing the side control.
Very nice. Now, you mentioned the Gable Grip. For those that don't know, talk to me about the Gable Grip. Who is this guy? He's very famous to those of us who know. But
Dan Gable is probably, in most people's opinions, probably one of the better wrestlers ever from the United States, or ever in general. And Gable Grip's just something where, as I grew up wrestling, Gable Grip, Gable Grip, Gable Grip, they yelled it all the time. And all it is it's inside. You'll go here with your hands, and your lock is to cover the thumb. So you cover and you close. Now you have a nice tight grip. To me, it's the tightest grip there ever is. It's almost foul-proof too. You'll have your Gable Grip here, and even if it starts to slip, you have a little bound out to grab your hands here.
Sure.
And then reset again.
Well, gentlemen, we appreciate your time. Good luck at Bellator.
Thank you.
Good luck with the WFF. I look forward to calling your fight. Man, thanks for your time, fellas.